So, 2025 is the year of me. I've talked about here, I've talked about health. Let's talk about money, ladies. I'm not a spendthrift by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I hate shopping and I would rather spend my money on good food and vacations than to go shopping to a mall, anywhere there has to do with shopping, having to sort through clothing. I don't like any of that. That's not how I want to spend my money. And last year was a no spend year. I spent very little on any uh, clothing items. I bought maybe, no, two t shirts. I bought two t shirts and one sweater, and that was it. And so I shall continue because, as far as I'm concerned, I have everything I need in my closet. The only thing I might buy this year is a really nice pair of jeans that fit really well because the pair that I have right now, well, I have two pairs of jeans. One of them I have to retire because it's gotten really big and baggy and it's not very becoming. So I will buy a nice fitting pair of jeans. That's it. So, what are we going to talk about with money? Every year I get some extra money in the form of my income tax refund. Yes, I'm assuming I'm going to get one again this year. Never have not gotten one. And then for profit sharing check from my company, as well as some bonuses, quarterly bonuses. Sometimes we get them, sometimes we don't. It depends on if we meet the matrix or not. So I have already, before this year even started, said I will bank that income tax refund. I will bank all of that profit sharing bonus check, and I will bank all of my quarterly bonus checks. They're going away as if they never happened. And also my raise, because we get raises every year. We're also in contract negotiations now, so that's going to be happening. So any extra money that's outside my paycheck, I will be putting away. And I've also decided to start putting away an additional 10% of my net paycheck that's also going away. Why, do you ask? Why don't I take myself on a nice extra trip with that money? Because here's the deal. I'm turning 60 next month. Yes. And so I'm looking at retirement. I'm already thinking about retirement. I do not want to work until 67, where they say that's my retirement age. And no, I've got things to do, places to go, and people to see. So I will not be hanging around, even though I absolutely love my job and I absolutely love the company I work for. I will not be sticking around until 67 to retire. No. I've gone too many places where I see older people with walkers and wheelchairs and all of that trying to get around and enjoy a vacation. Good for them. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. If that's when they could have done it, good for them. At least they're doing it. They're not sitting at home knitting or just gazing out the window, slowly, going away. But I don't want to be like that. When I retire, I want to still be strong and youthful and be able to do the things that I want to do. And that is going to require me to put away as much money as I can because I do want to retire early, maybe the end of this year. But don't say anything. I didn't say anything. Oh, but I am saying something. I'm putting it out there in the universe because I believe in manifestation. Anyway, that's going to require money. And let me tell you, ladies, the moment I can apply for my Social Security, I'm applying for that bad boy. I am not waiting until 67. Oh, some people are like, you want to get it so early? Well, you only will get so much if you retire early, or if you take it early, or wait a couple of years and get a couple $100 more. No, that couple $100 more is going to be worth less in a couple of years anyway. So you know what? I'm taking my Social Security as soon as I can, as close to 62 years old as I can. My living expenses here in Portugal are so low, so low. One of the reasons why I moved here. That video is coming. I promise you, it's coming. So yes, and I intend to keep my living expenses low. I will still take my 4 vacations a year that I normally take, which don't cost a lot of money. It might sound like a lot, but it doesn't cost a lot. Anyway, so money matters, ladies. Money matters. And this year I am tightening up my belt just a little more, as tight as I can take it, without having to go without the things that I want, or without not, enjoying the life that I have grown accustomed to. Yes, I have grown accustomed to a certain quality and level of life, and I will not forego that. No excuses. Okay? So that's money. And another thing too, when I do retire, I am spending all of my money. I'm not leaving my money to anyone. I worked long and hard. Let's see. Last year marked 40 years I have been in the workforce. I started working at 18. That's a little late for some people. That's when I started working. 40 long years I've been working. And over the past 10 years, I've been working extra to kind of catch up with the 401k, because I didn't start working here. I started working in Barbados, where I'm from, and I also was in Canada as well. So I had to work a little extra to play a little bit of catch up. And I'm not leaving that money for anyone. No, I've already told my family, look, don't expect anything. Maybe I'll prepay for my funeral. That's only fair, right? But the rest I am spending. I don't know if any of you ladies have read that book, Die with Zero, but even before I knew about that book, I was of that mentality, die with zero, or maybe a minus. The last check could bounce. I don't care. I'm gone. Anyway, I'm spending it all. And so, in order to keep myself in the life that I have grown accustomed to, starting this year, I am socking away everything that I can, because ultimately my plan is when I do retire, I want to have banked at least 2 years of my living expenses so that I don't necessarily have to dip into retirement so heavily. And that is my plan. Another thing of planning that I'm doing, I'm also learning some new skills. Yes, I'm learning some new skills. I'm learning trading skills. And it's been going on for a few years, but I've just been putzing around. But this year is a year that I'm getting serious, because when I do retire, I still want to have an income coming in. And if I could trade 2 days a week and make my, you know, whatever expenses I want to cover that month, that's extra that I can have, less that I have to dip in to my retirement. Because ultimately, even though I want to end with zero, I still don't want to run out of money before I get there. You know what I mean? That's important as well. That's important planning. So, once again, money matters. And once again, I don't know about you, but I am not going out there spending my money frivolously and putzing it away on things that don't really matter, aka a new closet every 4 months, dictated by the seasons, dictated by Zara or H&M or wherever you shop. No, I am putting my money to good use, building memories, and also building enough that I can still continue to live the life of my wildest dreams in retirement. So that's it for my money talk. Yeah, 2025 is the year of me, and that includes money as well, and my finances. So, what are your money goals for this year? Break it down in the comments. Click to subscribe and click the notification button so you'll know when I upload another video. And let's talk tomorrow, when we will be talking about, we will be talking about living your own fairy tale life. And I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. So tune in. Ciao for now. Suzette's out.